Hello guys, how are you? Welcome to a realistic real life clean with me. I'm so excited to chat with you, be productive, get things done, keep you motivated, but also just like keep it real today. And today's video is sponsored by Narwhal. They have the Frio robot vacuum, which is like such an incredible robot vacuum and mop. It's essentially a 2-in-1 and I am so excited to test it out. I love testing cleaning products, as you guys know, and this is totally 100% like my real honest thoughts, first impression. I set it up, but I have not actually used it yet because I wanted the first time I used it to be with you guys, and it's so aesthetically pleasing. It's like beautiful. I'm very excited. So I hope you enjoy this. I hope you enjoy hanging out with me and getting some cleaning motivation today. Please like and subscribe if you do, and let's get started. And this is what the Frio by Narwhal looks like. Don't you think it's very aesthetically pleasing? Honestly, it just like fits so well with everything going on around here. And I've never seen this before. So this is the clean water tank. I just filled it. That's the dirty water tank. So we'll empty that once it's done. See how dirty it is. I just put the cleaning solution in. I downloaded the app and it should be ready to go. So this basically like thinks and cleans for you. It can even sense if something is still dirty and it will re-clean it. I cannot wait. So let's start this bad boy up while I work on everything else. All right, this is the app. Again, this is my first time like ever turning it on, you guys. So enter the device homepage. I'm gonna do Frio mode. I got it. Tap the screen to start cleaning. Got it. Slide down to go to settings.
A match is completed for the initial cleaning. Please clear any debris on the floor and open the room that needs to be cleaned.
And right now it's doing the mapping. I forgot to get everything off the floor because I was too excited. So let's hurry up and do that right now.
Do you miss me at all?
And all of these boxes are for our new closet system. And by the time I post this video, the reveal should be up on my channel. So if you're interested in seeing how the Ikea pack system turned out, definitely check it out. I am so excited to work on that today and get it done. And Frio is over there just mapping things out. I'm gonna pick up everything on Forrest's little table over here. I'm going to pick up his chairs so they're not in the way. And then I'm also going to pick up that random shirt on a chair and just anything that's out, all of the clutter from being so busy and always having so much going on.
Always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it.
So we're in the mapping phase right now, and one thing I really appreciate is that smart swing technology. So this is going to clean the entire floor. It's not just going to focus on the center or the main areas. And next on the list is the living room. I'm gonna start here because it's not so tedious. I want to wipe down the tables, fluff the pillows, put the clothes upstairs, the toy in the playroom, and then we're gonna move on to the kitchen. There's always a lot to do in there.
You feel me? Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Do you miss me at all? Do you think about the things we used to do? No, you couldn't stand tall. So why didn't you call? So many years has gone by, but I think about you all the time.
And we are moving on to the kitchen now. The living room is picked up and good to go. We will wipe down the surfaces in there a little bit later. For me, I think about the downstairs as like one space, and I will separate small tasks, but then if I have to wipe things down, I'll do the entire floor at the same time kind of thing. So we're just gonna pick up everything on the counter in the kitchen. There's a lot of random stuff on the island today.
Can you feel me?
And we're about to do this sink full of dishes as fast as we can, some things from breakfast. I think I had an empty sink when we woke up this morning, so nothing from dinner. This is dirty, yay. Whenever I film these cleaning videos, it's always full of clean dishes. So I'm happy to see that it's dirty. I can put those in here, start it, and then I can empty it in a couple hours. And let's see where my Frio is. So he is mapping out the bathroom right now. This has a very smart navigation system. It uses LiDAR sensors, and it also has infrared sensors and TOF. And then I don't know if you can hear, but it's super duper quiet. So this was designed with a minimum sound level of 39 decibels. It's only half the industry standard. And just a few more dishes to hand wash. I will let these pots and pans air dry. I really try not to put these in the dishwasher. Every once in a while we get lazy and it happens, but obviously they're big, they take up a lot of room, and I just would rather have them washed and dried right away than sitting. So let's do that real quick. I will start the dishwasher and then we can move on from there. And I generally try and do dishes twice a day, well, at least twice a day, honestly. I feel like we have so many, but in the morning after breakfast, and then of course at the end of the day, and not letting any dishes sit overnight. But gosh, we are home a lot, so I feel like we go through so many dishes. It's so tedious, but at the same time I love having an empty sink. So that is definitely a motivator for me to get it done, make it happen, and move on to my next task, which is putting all of these sparkling waters in the fridge. They've been just sitting on the island for like 4 days and I'm tired of looking at them. And we're going to continue to get things done in the kitchen, put away those pots and pans, wipe the counters. I'm also going to wipe down the stovetop. I'll show you the before. It's super dirty. And Frio is continuing to do his thing. I love that it can like literally work for me and work with me, so I don't have to spend as much time on my cleaning because it always feels like it's just never ending. And something that I thought was super interesting and useful for you to know is when it's mopping, it's not just like sliding the mop pad across the floor, which by the way, it's microfiber. You know, I love my microfiber, but it's actually applying pressure, and then if it senses that something is still dirty, it actually re-cleans it. So I just think the technology in this is honestly so amazing. I love all the customization settings. I can only vacuum, I can only mop, I can do both, and it also will auto proportionately mix the cleaning solution. So every time the base station washes the mop, the detergent will automatically mix into the water, essentially takes out the guesswork of the cleaning process, ensuring that the mop is always properly cleaned.
It's like you almost know what I am thinking. 'Cause I believe in us. I won't give up on you. I will be holding on for life. 'Cause you're the
And the countertops are good to go, so now we can work on this stovetop. And for those of you watching for motivation, girl, it is your moment to get started working along with me. So here's the before of the stovetop. It is pretty dirty, it's not insane, but there are a lot of crumbs. So I'm gonna wipe those first, and then I'm going to have a little warm water on my microfiber, some Dawn. You know how I like it, just easy and simple, and then we can wipe around and get all of this off. And guys, I don't know about you, but like every time I just wiped it down, it's super clean. I'm extra careful, of course, and because I'm careful, like I spill and there's more accidents. So I don't know, I always just find that so annoying, but regular maintenance, I tell you, that makes it easier and takes less time. So honestly, this is something I've been meaning to do for like a week, and it only took me about 60 seconds.
I've been high, I've been low, I've been chasing all the things I never had before, all the way
There's Frio. He is mopping in the living room now, and just so you know, if he is mopping, it will lift up those mop pads, so it can sense that it's on carpet and it won't get it wet. Okay, it just left its base station. It finished all of the mapping, so I opened the app to see what it's doing, and now it's gonna do the Frio mode cleaning. So it's in progress right now. I can read it on the app. I don't know if you can, and I'm so excited to see how it does. I know he doesn't need the light, but I'll turn it on for you guys. Okay, so oh my gosh, it's mopping. Okay, this is the very first time I've ever used it. See the water? Okay, so now it's going back to the base station. I checked on the app, it says it's mop washing. Frio just left his base station. He's coming around the island. I don't know where he's going next. I need to do school pickup soon, so I'm gonna let him do his thing. And then I will come back and see where he's at. I don't know if you guys can see him in the frame. He's coming right through, going back to the bathroom to finish the mopping job in there, and then I think he'll probably work his way this way. The kitchen looks good. I'm so happy about that. I would like to wipe down the sink a little bit later when I get back. Actually, I'm gonna quickly wipe down the coffee table and the buffet in the living room, and then I'll head out.
I didn't know what I was doing wrong. All the things I going on. I didn't know it could be that strong. Just let go and carry on.
And when I dust surfaces like this, I really just use a little warm water and a microfiber. I don't feel like I need anything too fancy, especially when there isn't any residue on the tables. It's just a little everyday, or I should say every once in a while, maintenance, and I have not dusted in here in a while, so it was definitely time. I did the side table, the coffee table, I'm on to the buffet, and then I can do school pickup, and I'll check in with you as soon as I get back.
I found a place where I can drop the old you.
What is it? Is that a robot vacuum? It is doing so good, you guys.
Open, Mommy.
Okay. Uh-oh. Don't touch it. He's working. And then I wanted to add in this clip real quick because it just like blows my mind. This is such a human-like feature. It's called AI Dirt Sense. So the Narwhal Frio can detect that the floor is still dirty. So it will go over it multiple times until it is completely clean the same way a human would. The first thing I did when I walked in is look right here. I don't see a single thing on the floor, especially under the cabinets. It feels really clean on the floor too. We all know that like fresh floor feeling. You're doing such a good job. Say good job.
Is what you get. A sparkle and a diamond and the sudden sunset.
And there is a close-up of the mopping phase. I love that this has literally been working while I'm not even home. And this will use a superior cleaning path. So this is to improve the cleaning coverage and effect. Essentially, the path of the Frio will overlap with the previous path, making sure there are no streaks left behind. And since I didn't have to do the floors when I got home like I typically would, I was able to make Forrest a little dinner. So I made some homemade meatballs, mac and cheese, and a little barbecue sauce on the side. The perfect like 3-year-old dinner. Okay, it's done cleaning. It's air drying the mop. So it just verbally told me that it's done cleaning. It's air drying. I'm just trying to focus my face. It's air drying the mop. As soon as it's done, we are gonna look at the dirty water tank. I'm very curious to see how much is in there and how dirty it looks. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with over here. Actually, I wanna see how much of the clean water is left. A lot. I would say I used probably half of it for the first floor of our house, and then here is the dirty water. And then I need to empty out the vacuum portion as well. So let's see. Okay, and that is all the vacuum portion, but it's so easy to clean this. Like, it's not all gunky and gross. I love that it's separated. I think that makes a big difference.
I didn't know what I was doing wrong.
And here's my dry waste. Like that, and it's pretty easy. That's it. Shut that. Open this up. Pop that in. And I wanted to show you the after of the playroom. This is the last task that I completed as part of my daily maintenance cleaning routine. It seriously makes me feel so good just to have all of this stuff done. And I wanted to include one last clip of the Frio a few days after I filmed this video. I've been using it every day, and I just have to say I highly recommend this. I love that I don't have to think about it. It's easy to clean and that it works for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this real life momming clean with me, getting stuff done. Thank you so much for watching and spending the time with me. If you guys want to hang out a little bit longer, I have all of my playlists linked down below. My cleaning playlist, do it all. There's old mom vlogs, there's decorating, there's so many different things. I'll also make sure Frio is linked down below. Definitely check it out. Highly recommend. I'm so glad I have that to just like help me get things done around here. And I'll see you guys right here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye.